This is a response to Barack Obama's Corporate Takeover of America video. In order for corporations, banksters, etc. to take over America, there has to be lapses in law enforcement all the way up to the US Department of Justice, and the courts have to be rigged from the county level up. They are. There's more than enough proof that we need oversight of law enforcement, spy agencies, and the courts. There's no other way to fix America than to have some checks and balances reinstalled in America. Every American has their own personal opinion on where America is going from their own personal experiences. My personal experiences are I own rental properties. I fixed up from a boarded up condition after 5 years, and I had a contracting business built up over 20. And instead of the police and courts and town hall, federal and state senators, legislators, etc. being for me, they seem to be for a corrupt system, organized crime. So when I asked for help, I went all the way up to writing Bush on 9/15/01, and then 3 weeks later, without a record, I'm arrested for resisting being mugged. Then I get a year in prison and then kicked out of Connecticut. In order for what happened to me to happen, there had to be lapses in law enforcement and in the court system. So all the way from me as an individual, what happened to me, and what corporations are doing to America in its entirety. It needs to be fixed. The system needs to be fixed for everybody, from the individual, for entire America to be fixed. I have links to my case, with this video or in vicinity of it, but we really need to fix we can't have a police state with citizens being paid to spy on us. I mean, maybe 1 in 24 citizens, I've heard that. Who knows how much spying and how much money is being paid into it. Small businesses in downtown areas should be able to thrive. The program of going after minorities, who own homes, who own businesses, the police basically were out to make families separate. Black males ended up in prisons and down and out and away from the American pie. That same system is now being used on everybody. From the downtown areas, if you're white or minority, if you have a business and you interfere with prostitution, drug dealing, organized crime, they'll go after the honest citizen who owns rental property, a home, a business, before they'll go after the organized crime. Taxpayer money is being used for crime. It's just ridiculous. State-registered, confidential police informants are being paid to break up relationships. Say a cop wants somebody's girlfriend. It's mostly white males. They'll go after the boyfriend or husband. He'll be arrested, lose his home, lose his job, just so a cop can get laid. If a cop wants somebody's custom car, you don't give them a good enough price. You don't lower rent for a cop. You don't do what they say, or if you're in a business that's in competition for a cop's friend, they'll go after you. Taxpayer dollars are used for police informants to ruin lives, to spy on people, to beat people up, and cops have even paid cash, taxpayer dollars, to kill people who make police informants. Is this the kind of America you want to live in? Is this something that Obama condones with his silence? I could go on and on. There's links with the video. So basically, my story, the story about the cops hiring police informants to kill people, etc. Check out the links. They speak for themselves. There's proof. So this is the world we live in, and to fix the individual from the basic American problem on the street all the way up to citizens who have millions of dollars, judges and banksters can just go and rip them off and then put them in jail, put a person in jail for being a victim of crime, just to shut them up. That's a Richard Hetler story. Check that story out. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, and I could rant on for hours, but just, well,